Hi there, my Leos, and welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of January the 28th through to February 3rd. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for my Leos. First up, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, followed then by the Five of Swords reversed, and next we have the Three of Swords in reverse with the Major Arcana, the World, in the upright. And next we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Leo, for your overall energy, you have that of Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. Nine of Pentacles upright. This represents a strong, independent person card. This is somebody who feels really good on the financial front, feels really stable, and feeling like they're on solid ground. This person can take care of themselves. Doesn't really need anyone else to help them. They're very, strong on their own. When the card is inverted like this can represent, perhaps it's also, Pentacles deal with our finances and tangible things in life. So for some of you, it could be representing on the job front. Say, for example, maybe you're not making as much money as you had hoped or wanted to or expected to, and you're just feeling a little bit loud. Maybe you were hoping for a raise or something like that to come, or commission to come through, and it's not. For others of you, could just be feeling a little bit on shaky ground. It's still really good because it points back to the Eight of Pentacles, which is the card of working hard to get to the Nine and Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So you're still on solid ground, but maybe just falling short of where you would like to see yourself at this point. But that's good. It's good to have goals to strive towards. Now, coming into the week, we have the energies of the Five of Swords in the reverse position. This card is much better inverted as opposed to upright. When it's upright, we're in the middle of some kind of verbal, written, or mental battle. Sometimes this can even represent mental battle within ourselves when the card is in the upright position. But when the card is inverted like this, this is coming off the weekend energy, so it could be there was a battle going on and Leo has removed themselves from it, or it could be representing that the scrimmage, the fight is over, and now you're moving on to calmer times. It's paired up with the Three of Swords in the reverse position. Very healing energy. Again, this is a card that's much better in the inverted as opposed to upright. When it's upright, can represent a fresh disappointment, loss, hurt feelings, that kind of thing. When it's in the reverse position, we're coming out of that. We're coming out of that feeling of being hurt. We're getting over a loss or a disappointment. We're just kind of ready to move on. Very healing. Very nice energy at the beginning of the week. Now, moving on towards the weekend of February 1st, we have the energies of Major Arcana, the World, in the upright position. The World is really nice energy. This is Major Arcana, can be a little bit intense because in this particular situation, you're completing a cycle. Maybe some of you, it had to do with this, maybe you had one last go around or one last fight with a group of people or someone in particular, and you're just kind of done with that now and you're moving on. This is huge energy, the World, in the upright, because this is where we're completing a cycle in our lives. It's going to be different for all of you because this is a general read, but this could be where we're closing out a cycle. Maybe some of you could be looking at retirement from your career or your jobs, or even just leaving a career and starting up, or a job and starting up a new one. Could be something that you've been at for a while. It can represent completing studies, where I call it my graduation card, where we're graduating and we're moving on to something new. For some of you, it can definitely be a relationship. Maybe it's to sort of hit the final straw and now you're moving on, closing out that cycle. For others of you, could be representing being at a home or a business for a long time and you're closing out that particular place and you're moving to another place. Now, the last card you have up is the Four of Cups in the reverse position. This is another card that is much better. It's funny, most of the reverse cards you have here are much better in the reversed position. This points back to the Three of Cups, which is very sociable energy, very nice energy. Four of Cups upright, this is where we're feeling emotionally cut off. It can represent an emotional disconnect or emotional apathy. Ho-hum, the universe is trying to offer you something to bring you up on the emotional vibration, but you're just not interested for various reasons. When the card is inverted, it could be that something has jumpstart your emotions again. Perhaps for some of you, it's letting go and healing from that situation and starting something brand new again. And now your emotions are beginning to open up and you're beginning to reconnect with your emotions and maybe even reconnect with social circles and people that you haven't seen in a while, because it does point back to the Three of Cups. So that is your reading, my Leos. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.